My name is Natalie and I have an interview with a member of the band Soilwork on March 14th, 2013. So can you tell me, how did the band get its name?
That was done before I was actually in the band, but from what I know, it's kind of a word that was that one of the band members invented, and it kind of stands for working yourself from the ground up. So, which is very appropriate since we are a very hard-working band. So that's kind of what the name stands for, as far as I know.
Great. What lyrical themes do you guys use in your music, and what message are you guys trying to send?
The lyrics are mostly inspired our singer Steve's personal experiences, and on the latest album, they have a strong connection to the ocean. That's always been a big thing in Steve's life. He lives right by the ocean, and to him that has a deep significance, and he used that whole theme to kind of guide us musically, and it varies from song to song, obviously, when we talk about it. But there's a lot of positive messages in there, even though some songs may have kind of dark themes. There's always at the end of the tunnel, so to say, I haven't written any lyrics myself for the band, but I do resonate with a lot of them. And I think on The Living Infinite in particular, we have a really solid red line going through the record, and anybody who reads them will see that for sure.
What bands have influenced your band and its sound?
Oh, there's many. We all listen to a lot of different things. I think initially, when Soilwork formed and started making music, the identification with the Gothenburg metal scene bands like At the Gates and In Flames and those bands, it was kind of in that line. But as the years went on and we recorded more albums, the band developed a different personality. And if you look at us now, we listen to everything from Bruce Springsteen to Napalm Death to Nine Inch Nails. It's all across the board. So all these different influences come in different ways. And on the new album, The Living Infinite, there was a lot of coming from different people in the band. Like, we all contributed songs and ideas and arrangements. And so I think more than ever, we're at a point in the career of the band where we're very open to bringing all those influences into our music to, kind of keep things fresh and interesting. And we're confident enough that we can do that. We don't feel like we have to follow any one direction music, so we can just kind of let it flow.
Why did you want to release a double disc album?
It was something different to do, and we've had some turbulent years with lineup change, and we wanted to make a big statement with this new record. And so when the idea came up of doing a double album, it was something we kind of had to get used to for a little bit, but then eventually it grew into this that felt just like the right thing to do, something else, be a challenge for us in the band to make it happen, and also something that would kind of show our fans and anybody who listens to our music that, we have a lot of music in us, whether it's this lineup or one of the past lineups, we still have a lot. There's really life in this piece, So we kind of took the whole thing on and ran with it, just did what we had to do to make it happen, and I think we really succeeded in making a record that showcases how strong Soilwork is.
How would you describe the overall sound of this album?
I would say that, it encompasses a lot of the elements that Soilwork has been known for throughout the years. But definitely some of the older elements from some of the earlier albums in there. We've been talking about how some of the melancholic, epic atmospheres of Predator's Portrait and even the Chain Heart Machine are in there, and I also think that there's a lot of new elements in there as well. I mean, there are songs that don't sound like any other songs we've done before, which the fact that the Living Double album kind of allowed us to incorporate even more things than we would have on a disc. So we just went and wrote and kind of saw where that would take us, and it ended up being diverse and at the same time very cohesive as well. I think we have a strong identity, each of us as musicians, and ultimately a lot of stuff that we play, that because we're not playing it, it gets the Soilwork touch, and of course Steve's vocals are an instantly recognizable element as well. So when you put all that together, I think it's a strong melodic death album in that sense, even though I think that's a reductive term, but if you have to describe it to somebody, that would probably be the best way to do it.
You guys are, currently on tour, and you're taking the headlining spot. How does it feel to be back doing the headlining position?
Oh, it's awesome. It's been a while since we've been on the road in the U.S. We worked pretty much every year from 2004 and so on until 2010, and then we just hit it out for a few years. So it's really nice to be back, and we have a lot of new material. Obviously now we our ninth album has 20 songs on it. We aren't going to pick it up before; it's even tougher now, but. The good thing is, just for headliners, we can play a fairly long set, and we're also trying to switch our set list up every now and then, so we don't sing every single night. And it's fun. It's a great feeling. Happy to be back on the road.
What are your favorite things about touring in the U.S.?
Just meeting that's one of the best things. You meet fans eye to eye, and they tell you how good you feel about the music and tell you which songs are their favorite tracks, and those are good moments for us because it's kind of where it all comes together. Mm-hmm. You get to see the work that you put into has hopefully achieved something good and make people happy, and you had a good time talking to them, and especially also of course sharing the whole experience of the concert. So that's really what it's all about. When you're touring, it's about that. The crowd people in that hour and a half or so on stage where the energy flows between the band and the crowd. That's really the fun part.
What did you do to prepare yourselves for this tour?
We rehearsed for about a week. Before that, we all to prepare the new material and stuff. Each on our own, we spread across the globe, so we have to work that way. But we rehearsed and tried to really figure out which songs we wanted to play and which songs would work the best. We decided to switch up our set list because we've been playing a number of songs for quite a few years now, so we decided to get rid of those for once and bring in some things that we haven't played before or maybe haven't played in a really, really long time, just to keep things interesting also for ourselves. So, to add the new material into that, it was a lot of work. We're preparing, but it's all coming together now. So I think the set is starting to sound really good. It's our third show tonight, and it's already starting to be really good. So we're excited.
You guys have toured a lot, over the years, but where haven't you toured in?
We've actually never been to South America, out of all places, and I know there's there that have wanted us to go, so we're actually doing our first show in Mexico City in September. And, we're hoping to go to further south in Mexico later on. It could happen, but it's definitely something we're working on. Mm-hmm. I think it's to China for the first time, either this year or next year, and hopefully India as well. So a lot of places we haven't visited actually, so we're trying to change this touring cycle.
What do you have planned for the rest of this year?
Mostly that's going to be our focus, getting the album out there. people, and then, we're also some future ideas for recordings and stuff, so whenever we're going to have a chance to sit down and have some of that stuff, we definitely will. So it's always busy, it's a non-stop thing, even though we've been kind of absent for a few years behind the scenes. It was always happening, programs like this, pretty much a full-time job. So yeah, there's always things on the menu, but definitely for the next year or year and a half, playing shows. That's what we're going to focus on, and we really want to step it up. So we've been working at that, trying to bring bigger shows and bring the strongest touring package we possibly can.
And is there anything else you would like to say?
Sure, yeah. I would like to tell people that they should check out our new double album, even if they're familiar with Soilwork or not. I think, for metal fans in general, that's just metal music. It's a great album to check out. There's a lot of material on there. It's really an achievement for us. We're super proud of it. And, just check it out. We have a bunch of songs on YouTube and maybe on our website. So you can just go listen and if you like